Hey beauties, this video is for anyone that is currently struggling or struggling this year. When things are really tough, what do we do? What does our brain tell us to do? Is there any cookies left? No. 10 o'clock in the morning is not too early, okay? Where's the Xanax? Vitamin D, that's not gonna do shit. Have you seen the Xanax? I'm just gonna take a nap. All day. That's what our brains tell us what to do, but I want to offer some more coping mechanisms because Scorpio season is awful and it's been so helpful to me in my life to say, okay, this is where I am right now and this is what I need to do. And when things get very chaotic outside of myself and I can't control things, it's actually very helpful for me to just focus on what I can control. I can only control this, right? I can't control these big, huge factors and I shouldn't have to, right? That's not my job. I'm not God and I don't need to play it today. But today I just need to focus on what's in front of me. So I think it's really important, if you do follow astrology, to just remember esoterically we're in Scorpio season, which is basically like you have to walk through the darkness to get to the light.
I don't know what I'm doing here. Let me in. Let me in.
And that can be super intimidating and scary because it means that we need to walk through our emotions and we have to brave this situation with the promise that we're going to come out the other side better off than when we went in. What other options do we have? You know, I don't want you all self-abandoning yourselves during this time. I don't want you tuning out with things that aren't healthy. And you all know the cycle, right? Where you're like, okay, you know, I'm really stressed out, so I'm just going to take a nap or, you know, not do the things that I need to do today. And then it kind of spirals out of control. So on top of the stressful situation, you also have a bunch of responsibilities that you haven't done. And so now you're beating yourself up and it's just like this negative spiral. And I don't want you all getting into this spiral, right? So I want to help you if you're in a situation that's tough, but you still have to like somehow cope and move on with your life. I want to help you to find inner strength. So again, we're in Scorpio season. We're walking through what feels like hell. Literally, I mean, in the mythology of Scorpio, it's walking through Hades, walking through hell. And it can be tough, but don't forget who's walking beside you. Don't forget that. Don't forget that you're not alone. And you all know that I was, you know, raised Catholic and I'm Christian and I respect all religious systems and spiritual systems. It's just my background, okay? So take what you want, leave the rest. And so I just thought of in Genesis, right? In the beginning of the Bible, it says that everything was chaos. Everything was black and dark and it's like Hades, right? It's like hell. And God took all of that and formed it into something really beautiful. And that's my concept of God. My spirituality and my faith is on that foundation of God is going to take this and make it good. And if I have that faith, I can show up today. I can show up for myself. I can show up for other people. I can be the person who I want to be because that is my value system. It is my belief that hard things only happen so that they could be made beautiful. And I do believe even in the crazy situation that I'm in, you know, today, it's not even just me, it's my whole family. We're going through a lot. I truly in my heart believe that this will be made beautiful, this situation. I have to believe that because if I don't believe that, you know, then everything is just coming at me and overwhelming. So if I believe, you know, and I want you to question your concept. What is your concept of spirit and universe and good in the universe and purpose and meaning? I mean, I know that these are very esoteric, you know, concepts, but like when the shit hits the ceiling, these are the things that I rely on, right? It's like, you know what? This is ugly. This is bad. This is not good. And God's going to make it beautiful because that's what I believe in. And not only do I believe in it, but I move towards it and I still show up for myself, for other people. I still do the things that I need to do. And it's not because I'm this super brave or strong person. It's because God is moving through me and allowing me to do this. And I believe in all of you. And I believe that spirit is moving through you too. So if you're going through a hard time, what's number one? This morning when I found out this news, I let everyone know. My whole tribe of support systems, I was like, hey everyone, this is what's going on with me. And I got a lot of support. It's so important that we don't self-abandon or isolate ourselves from the world. I should keep doing that because that can literally change your whole perspective on a situation. There's also a lot of resources out there. There's support groups, there's Facebook groups, there's, 1-2 Radio, there's 1-2 or Magical Community, there's 1-2 Listen. You can speak to an advisor and you can get help to support yourself, and don't feel that you have to go through things alone. So that's number one. Number two is, when you're in a challenging situation, only focus on what it is that you have to do, because today I can't fix all of this. There's a lot going on and I can't fix all of it, but I can show up and do my part. Okay. So I love the idea of like life is a play, and I'm an actor, not the director. I'm not the producer. I'm not the lighting person. I'm not the choreographer. I'm just like the actor. I'm just here to do my role. And when we focus on that, it's such an active form of surrender. It's allowing goodness to take over and just doing our part. Feel comfortable in it. I feel good in it. I feel like today I'm not getting robbed of my peace and my serenity because I need to do my part in this situation. Can't fix the situation, okay? If you're experiencing depression, you probably can't overnight or within the next 5 minutes cure that depression, but you can definitely, respond to it in so many different ways. So that's really important. Accepting the situation for what it is, whatever the challenge is, and knowing that our job is how we respond to that situation. And also, getting curious about, how do I feel about this situation? Being healthy, processing those emotions, knowing that those emotions are healthy. It's good to feel. It's good to have feelings. It makes you a human being. Be proud of yourself if you have emotions, if you need to cry. Crying, by the way, releases stress hormones. So if you cry, that's actually a good thing. And if you need to take a nap, take a nap. And then, give yourself that time, but then also give yourself time to show up for yourself and for the ones that you love today. And third, I want to say, most importantly, love yourself. No matter what the challenge is, say it out loud to yourself. Actually, Brian today, he kind of just gave me like a little pat on the shoulder. And I thought, for some reason, I thought, oh, he loves me. That's him saying, I love you. And I just grabbed, I just put my hand over my heart and I said, I love you. I love you. And I just realized I hadn't told myself that in that situation. And that's really what I needed to hear. I just needed to hear that I was loved. And I am loved, and I feel loved, and I feel supported by everything that I did today. And this is a hard year, so please make sure that you, one, reach out to people and get the support that you need when you are struggling. You should not have to go this alone, no matter what the situation is. Two, make sure that you are supporting yourself and showing up for yourself, okay? Only do your part. Only do your part. Just do the next indicated action. Don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day. Just worry about right now, okay? Just right now, what is it that you need to do? Don't even worry about what you need to cook for dinner tonight. Just do right now. Take it in baby steps. Be very gentle with yourself, and amazingly, you'll get everything done that you needed to do. It's magic, I promise. Magic, okay? And third, please tell yourself, I love you and I'm proud of you. Because if you woke up today, you are meant to be here and you are meant to do something, play your role today. We need you. The world needs you. And so please just encourage yourself. Tell yourself, I love you. I'm proud of you. You're handling this well. And I think you might be surprised by how you handled the situation. Okay. So if you're struggling this year, I hope this is helpful. This really helps me. And I actually hope I remember this when I'm not struggling, because that seems to be the time where I need it the most. So let's not forget those three things. Okay. Let's take them into our day. I love you so much. Mwah.